Female shall their life. And if you want to talk, yes, I know as I don't communicate with you. If they are alive. He never die. I mean, not the tell now. Take the watch, go for bank. Female shall their life. And if you go call your heart, me not I don't communicate with you. If they are alive. He never die. And most of the general will be doing them, and the people will be doing the day inside bush. Yes, the day on run, they never die. So more not forget that you like public talk. Now, so news will be spread out there where the talk say La Republique done this show image. The talk say they don't kill Female the king of Amazonia. Papa mami de manena and Spermchop. I want to believe say that news na lie. That kind of what we call and say fake news. Female the king of Amazonia, he never die. And La Republique, he never kill it. As a matter of fact, Female the king of Amazonia, they are alive. And I go explain for now. One, yes, small battle will take place yesterday inside the BLM. And I will tell you what's the error come out and what's happen. When I know so all this past while small wahala don't be for inside the BLM. And then yesterday, or after yesterday, to be more precise, Female the king beget a reconciliation meeting with some other general. I want to see that video, the video there for social media. When I see that video where Female the king they make reconciliation with the other generals them and the other fighters them. But now something they want to miss them out for that video. If you listen to that video very well, when I will see the commentator for that video, he make a fatal error. Once he make the video, on the other hand, he talks say now our places were 2 kilometers away from Menji. As a matter of fact, he precisely described their position, where them they, and the village. Now, when I not forget say La Republique don't define way for get Female. They don't define way for even know who said the film meet up Female for so many years, but they never ever be able. So when this fighter make the video, or whosoever be make that video, he make that all trans. And if he blame me because maybe he do him out of excitement because of that peace talk so every day amongst the fighters and their papa, Female the king. So he talk, but indirectly he disclosed their location. Now the mistake we did for dinner say, whosoever put out that video, he began to cut that part out of that video. But the person put that video and the video quickly gets into the hands of the enemy. So you see a situation where the position of the fighters be indirectly disclosed. And if you listen to the audio, the fighter that they make the audio, they talk who said them day. And we feel much at for that place. It be a surprise for us that very evening, La Republique launched an attack for that area. You get to understand, say this thing na war. For war, sometimes they attack your enemy, sometimes your enemy they attack you. Now so war they. Now so then they fight war. Sometimes they attack enemy they attack you. So for this case where our fighter they don't make a mistake, they release their location indirectly through an audio and video. A few hours later, La Republique launched an attack for that area. You get to understand that La Republique it's easy for them to calculate a radius around that area and for launch an attack. As a result, the camp where Female had been launched that very evening, every day attacked. So you have to understand, when Female had the worker, it work with your guys them and bodyguards them, and it also work with some foot soldiers them. And if you go sleep for some place, of course, they will take their own little necessary precautions then. So which don't probably happen and say. Don't forget when Female had work, it work with the apparels them. Like for instance, communication utensils, a satellite telephone them, the other mobile telephone the way they use them for communicate with WhatsApp and Facebook, like for follow up what they happen. It work with those things then. So which don't probably happen and say. Female that very evening as they don't go lodge for their play where they be careful sleep for that camp, and La Republique launch an attack in that area, it take them by surprise. It take them by surprise. So they began to run. And on the means of running for escape from that camp, they leave a lot of things back. Field Marshal the King run, he leave a satellite telephone, he telephones them for communication, and the rest back. Because if they an abrupt attack, so which don't happen, and I say don't run, La Republic, they don't come now, they succeed for come closer, so they don't see some of the things them, satellite telephone them, even in telephone and the rest them. They don't look come now, for them they feel say, they don't, because for them like big success, that the time they don't come more close to Field Marshal than ever. But another thing they get to understand, so a person go to say, but Mr. Nanchop, we don't try for call Field Marshal, we don't get you, wait till it happen. I will answer you the question. Me myself this morning time, I don't call Field Marshal number. The La Republique person pick up any talk. I talk say na me Nanchop at the call. If he be man picking enough, me to talk we be where they pick the call. If they be very logical, because Field Marshal run, he left his phone because of the attack. Sometimes when enemy attack with your house, if you dey inside house, fire cash for house. You know, the one wants me, you take this, me, you go to your money, you keep on for this. If you do run and say me, you save your life. If you do run and say me, you save your life. Sometimes you feel leave even your important thing back because you do run. So, the difficulty of communication with Field Marshal at the moment, it be based on the fact that communication utensils, like the satellite telephones and the rest of them, in a guys them, they run left and back. So, it will take a couple of days, probably a week or more, for Field Marshal for initiating. As a dinner will not fit contact you. Nobody not fit contact you. Now he fit contact we. So the fact say if you call Field Marshal number, you go, you know if you get, you know me say don't die. I don't give you a simple explanation for what will happen. Field Marshal is alive. Most of the fighters and the generals that do they're alive. As a matter of fact, I know say the casualties will get them 3 fighters, 3. Now 3 casualties them from our side of the Red Dragons. But Field Marshal is not among them. So, of course, the people that be dispersed, the fighter, they not run with that bush, they be dispersed. And Field Marshal there without a communication utensil. So, anyone when you can't bring noise for this, if Field Marshal don't die, this or whatever, is just an agent of La Republique. Okay, now, them made a proof for which Field Marshal don't die, they don't kill him. Made a show you their body. When La Republique be killed at Yeke, inside Libya Alem, that very moment, they take the body out of Libya Alem because they know say they will get an attack from the Red Dragons. Then they go to parade the dead body for all over. From Kumba. When I be here. If I challenge La Republique, if them say they don't kill Field Marshal, they want people them believe, which in my country people them, these idiots them, fools. When they work at deceive themselves, they be lost in their own deception. But they show with their body. But me Nanchop, I show now, Papa, Mami, Pambazonia. For which I don't see her. She must have their life. And if you want to talk, yes, I know as I don't communicate with you. If they are alive. He never die. Now me Nanchop, I tell now. Take the watch, go for bank. Field Marshal they are alive. And if you go call your heart, me Nanchop, I don't communicate with you. If they are alive. He never die. And most of the general will be doing them, and the people will be doing the day inside bush. Yes, the day on run, they never die. So I forget that you like public talk. I'm the one telling you this. For the next 2 weeks, you are not going to have any audio or any video from Field Marshal the King. We will not give you.
Field Marshal is truly dead, and the enemies rejoice. As the saying goes, you hit the shepherd, and the sheep scatters. You have wounded all of Ambazonia, not just FMA and his family. The BLM says good night to you. Ambazonia stands for you and bid you a good night too. And should you happen to meet Indele and Jua, Jangu Focha, Abed Bukok, Pa Ayaba, Muna Litumba, and all the patrons of Ambazonia who went ahead, tell them